I speak it though, I speak it though. What's on your mind, what's on your mind is deep though. We'll speak it though, we on the air, just take it there, I'ma take it there. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, I'm talking about it, but I'm real about it. I speak on it, but don't catch feels about it. We can chop it up like it's nothing, baby.
Everybody, we are back here live here on the OT Radio Show with your boy OT. And let me tell y'all something, man. We got a special guest for all my peoples. Y'all know, y'all asked for it, and here it is. All my people who's looking for government contractors and want to know the ins and outs about it. Why not? Your boy OT. Bring this man on, Mr. Jason White. Call him Mr. Federal Code. First name Jason, last name White. Don't get it effed up here. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, since 2011, the federal government has awarded him more than 250 contracts. And as of right now, 2022, his enterprise have over 40 active contracts, 30 plus in which is 5 years investment. So why not have this man on to talk to y'all about federal contracts? Because, you know, we all want to know about it. A lot of people don't know how to get it. A lot of people don't know what they need to do to go about doing it. So, hey, right now, I'm going to bring my man, first name Jason, last name White. Call him the Federal Code man. I got him in here. Producers, bring him in. Producer said he is ready, and we're about to start, y'all. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you feeling today on this beautiful day? Producers, where is he at? And I'm having conversations by myself. Please don't let me have conversations by myself. But they said they added him, and now we have him.
What's up, baby? How you feeling, yo? What up with you?
What up with you, man? How you feeling, bro?
Come on, man. I'm good. I'm fresh off the plane. I said, man, let me get ready for my man OT. Knock the interview out. I got to show up for the people. You feel me?
I feel you, man. All right, man. So let's go ahead and get started, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? I already gave a brief introduction, but for all the people who don't know, where you from and how did you get started, bro?
Man, Jay White, first name, last name. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, man. 2 up, 2 down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 757. That's where I'm born and raised. I got started pretty simple, man. My homeboy introduced me to government contracting. And because he introduced me to it, I just took off with it. But I took it to another level because I understood that I don't actually have to do the work. I can subcontract out the work because most people, when they're starting out a business, they don't have the ability to buy equipment, business credit, good credit, get personal loans, have a network. They don't have all of that stuff. And I ain't have all that stuff back in the day. So I'm like, all right, there's a company already ready, formulated to do the work for me. Let me just go partner with them and they can do the work on my government contract. That's how I got started.
Wow. Yeah. See. Now you done already broke it down a little bit for the people, man.
Yeah.
Studying the government contracting business, man, because I know, you know, a lot of people don't know the ins and outs about it. A lot of people feel like, oh, just like you said, you know, we need a lot of money to do this and do that. And you just broke it down like, listen, man, bro, we could go ahead and get this thing definitely right now if you want to. So can you give our listeners and people who's watching some of the things that they need to know about federal government contracting, man?
Yeah, man, it's simple, man. Some of the things you need to know is have common sense and be able to communicate. If you don't have common sense and you can't communicate, this is not the space for you. Facts. You can't. That's the simplest thing. Don't overcomplicate it. Most people come from a corporate background, right? And corporate tells us to overcomplicate everything. And the corporate life tells us it's a step 1, a step 2, a step 3. Well, entrepreneurship, period, is not like that. That's the first thing. But dealing with the federal government, you're going to deal with people. So it's a people-to-people business. And that's the second thing. That's why I'm telling people, if you got good communication skills, right, and you can communicate, you're good. You got to be in the people business. This is the people business right here. And if a guy like me can do it, they got a PhD, right, a public high school diploma. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was gonna say that, bro. And let me tell you something. I be saying that all the time, man. I ain't even going sugarcoat. I'm like, yo, I got a PhD. They be like, well, I'm like, yo, see, I'm from Philly, so I'm like, filled off your high school diploma. You understand what I'm saying? But Joe, man, like that's real. That's real. That's real right there. So break down for our listeners and people watching right now, Mr. White. Certain government contracting contracts that are out now, because I know sometimes when I look at government contracting, the first thing we look at is, oh, gotta cut ass, or we gotta take some stuff out of people's houses, and we gotta clean buildings. Like that's not all of the government contracting.
So we got the low hanging fruit joints, right? We got the low hanging fruit ones. That's the janitorial, that's your lawn care service, and that's your security. Right? Security stuff. That's your low-hanging fruit. But what about construction? What about IT services? What about wig making? What about paving the roads? What about remodeling windows? What about painting a mural? What about digital content? What about hosting radio shows? What about training on Excel spreadsheet, the Microsoft Excel packages? Like it's a federal government contract for everything. I told somebody the other day, they couldn't believe it. One of my most exciting federal government contracts was I won a contract to cut hair in the federal prison system. Obviously, I'm not a barber, so I hired a barber shop to go in there and cut the hair for me in the prison system.
Wow. So, damn. So you subcontracted out. Wow.
Every last one of them. I ain't never did the work on none of my contracts, not once. I don't have to. The federal government wants to work with a total small business. That's me. I want to work with another total small business. That's the company that's already formulated to do the work. I don't want to do the work. I want to sub it out to them so they get busy and we all get paid.
So let me ask you this, because a lot of people ask me this question. I tell them, listen, man, I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? Just because I'm in the radio business does not mean that I know all these things. So I'll bring people on to tell you certain things. Now, is it true that when you federal contractors that you need a certain amount of money for as bids? Is it true or not?
No. Here's the reason why. You're bidding on a federal government contract. You don't know what the price is. They're not going to tell you how much the budget is for that contract. So what I do is I just go call a company that can do the work, ask them how much they're going to charge me on, because it's my contract, right? How much you going to charge me to do the work on this federal government contract? I put my money on top of their quote. I send that proposal to the federal government. Now the federal government awards me the contract. They pay me my $15,000. Out of that $15,000, I got to pay the sub 10, and I keep the 5. So you don't have to have money up front to submit a proposal, because submitting proposals is free.
See, y'all. Hey, like I tell y'all, if I don't know it, I'm gonna get somebody who do know it and here educate y'all. And right now you educating people about the subcontracting and government contracts, man, because I believe that a lot of people really do need to know, but people just don't tell people about it, especially in our community. Like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? How you get that? They be like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? Don't even stress that, bro. Like, I'll tell you later. But here you go. You know what I mean? Like, now y'all getting the insight right now. This man has gotten 250 government contracts. It's like, come on, bro. Like, y'all listen step.
But OT, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. It ain't even about it ain't even about what I personally done anymore. Like now, my students, they killing it. I just posted on my Instagram. One of my students just won his first federal government contract. Like, they're winning contracts hand over fist, and these are individuals that have no knowledge about the government. These are single moms, single dads, people with 9 to 5s, people that just graduated high school. Like, I'm telling you, it ain't even about me no more. It's about the information that I'm giving out, and people are executing, and they're winning their first federal government contract by being the middle man or middle woman. It's amazing,
bro. I already know. I already know it's amazing, man, because you giving out the knowledge and you're actually spreading it. right? Like a lot of people think that when they say leaving legacies is all about leaving something for their kids. Legacy is about the people that you have come in contact with, the people who that talk about you and you see what you have done. Like, yo, I remember Jay White, bro. Like, listen, man, he ain't here, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. That boy put me on. That's a legacy.
Yeah.
That is a true legacy. Like people,
That's
kids
right.
will stop talking about you. Our kids will stop talking about you to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? But the people don't know will be talking about you all the time. So do you need now when we talk about this, like we just talk about an important aspect as far as LLCs, right? A lot of people is like, all right, how can I go about getting my LLC? What do I need to do when I go ahead and get my LLC? When I start doing the federal government contracting, do I need an LLC? Or can I just say, hey, you know what I mean? I got this EIN number. Like I tell people say this. I got this EIN number. Do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Can you please give these people the proper information? Now, I don't want you to give them everything because they can check out your website and get a whole lot. So we just going to give them a brief taste.
Yeah, let's give them the appetizer. Let's go ahead and give them the appetizer right now. You know what I mean? Let's give them the appetizer. So understand this, right? So yes, you need an LLC because the federal government does business to business, not people to business. That's why somebody with a felony or ex-con or sketchy past can get federal government contracts awarded to them because their company is awarded, not the individual. So that's the first thing right there. You got to have an LLC and you got to have that LLC registered into a database called sam.gov, sam.gov.
Yeah. Now, do they need any kind of like different numbers? Because I know when you have an LLC, you got the you got the LLC, but then you got the Dunge. And do they just need a just plain old LLC? And
good question,
that's
man.
it, and they could do anything.
Yep. So you need your LLC, you need that EIN that OT spoke about, and then you need your DUNS number too. So you get the DUNS number from David and Bradstreet or DNB.com. DNB.com. So you go there, get your DUNS number, get your LLC, get your EIN, then you register. Now your company is formulated. Now in the government eyes, you have a legit company. Now you register all of that information into sam.gov database, and you're ready to rock and roll. You don't need nothing else. You don't need to be your LLC don't need to be existing for 2 years. You don't need to have $50,000 of business credit. If you create an LLC tonight, you can register the LLC into the database tomorrow. You don't gotta wait. You get jumpy ASAP.
Listen. The knowledge is here, y'all. The knowledge is here. I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you something funny, too. Like I'll be telling people, you know what I mean? Like, everybody probably wondering, yo, why OT? Why you say first name Jason, last name White? Because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's his name, y'all. Baby. Now, how long is the process going forward? How long is the process from you go ahead and go ahead and submit your proposal? How long do you see that people been waiting? Because are they waiting 3 months, or 5 months, 6 months, or maybe a year to actually get the contract?
Yeah, so that's another good question, right? Because the federal government isn't to be looked at. Doing business with the federal government, who is the largest purchaser in the world, shouldn't be looked at for quick money. It should be looked at for long money, longevity money, residual income, month after month after month, right? So I like to say that. And then also too, it just depends, right? I don't know people's IQ level. That's not how smart you are. That's your I quit level, right? So you can submit proposals today and get punched in the face and they don't submit no other ones ever. It could take 2 weeks. It could take 4 months. It could take 6 months. It took me 3 years to win my first contract. 3. Now it's not gonna take nobody 3 years now because I'm helping people condense their time frames, right? So I got students that won in 2 weeks. I got students that won in 4 months. So it just depends on your work ethic, your consistency, and how well you listen and execute the information that I'm providing.
See? Listen, how well you execute and listen for the information that he is providing. I want y'all to really understand that. He broke it down to y'all. So all the kids, the grown-ups, who think they grown, but still in the kid mentality.
Man.
He broke it down to you right there. He broke it down to you right there. Man,
because OT, you know, people, man, they be putting their own sauce in somebody else's recipe. Like, I ain't got oregano in my recipe. Why you putting it in there? Then they trying to figure out why it don't work. Because you put your own thing on my recipe, yo. You know
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. Yo, man. Listen, man. This is real. This is how real you can get, y'all. When I tell you how real you can get. Now, he didn't already broke down so much stuff for y'all right now. However, we still not done yet. Because at the end of the day, right, he's still a motivated speaker. He still got his own business. So let's talk about that a little bit, man. During the pandemic, did the business get affected a little bit during the pandemic?
Nah, everything 10x. That's the crazy part. Everything 10x. You got to understand, inside the federal government, right? It's not the business of doing business with the federal government is not demanding on people. It's based off of the demand of a product or a service. There's always a demand for a product and service. So that thing skyrocketed. I tell people this too, and I don't know how it's going to sound, but I knew inadvertently it was going to be a pandemic in 2017, and I didn't know it was going to be a pandemic. The government reached out to me and started asking me for all these gloves and masks. And I was like, why do you want all these gloves in 2017? Listen, in 2018, it actually gave me the number. It was like, we want 18.4 million gloves. I'm like, all right, cool. I found the gloves. I found the quantity amount they was looking for. What happened in 2019? Pandemic.
Yep. Damn. Damn.
Listen, I didn't know it was a pandemic, but I put two and two together. Why they asked me for all this stuff? Then boom, coronavirus. Oh, yo, this is crazy. But all my stuff, 10x. All my stuff slowed down. Yeah.
Ain't that something right there? Damn. Sheesh. You know what, man? You put two and two together, and you was absolutely right about it, bro. You put them joints right together, man. So during that time, during the pandemic, and I know you said everything was 10x, did you learn anything new about how the federal contracted things? Because I know everything, you know, a lot of people start to learn stuff new and or start to refine certain things. Did you do any of that?
Yeah, for sure, man. So even though my business 10x, I still had to look within that business and see the things that I could upgrade. So I upgraded a lot of skill sets. So I don't necessarily upgrade hardware or software. I always upgrade skill sets. So I sharpen my communication a little bit better, right? People are working from home. So I'm like, okay, let me deal with them while they're at home, kids running around crazy. Let me adjust my speech, how I'm speaking to people, right? You know what I'm saying? They got the kids in the background, husband at home. They aggravated. They ain't used to being around all this doing a 9 to 5 work day. All right, let me upgrade my skill set and communication. And now that skill set, I'm transferring to my students. So that's the biggest thing that I did. I don't talk to people OT from like stuff I used to do. My company is still being awarded federal government contracts right now to this day. So far in 2022, my company's been awarded 4 contracts already this year. So my information that I'm telling people is not old. It's current. It's up to date. It's right now. So when I'm giving people the juice, I'm giving it to them real time and live action. So that's one of the things that I upgraded during the pandemic was my communication skills.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
Right now, we're talking to my man, Jason White. Hey, federal code. He's here, y'all. You know what I mean? He broke down a lot of things for y'all. But we ain't giving y'all all the juice, because let me tell you something. I learned a long time ago. I'll give you a little something. Let me see what else you want to do with it. If you choose not to do nothing with this right here, then that's your business. But don't you be coming on or sending me messages talking about your OT, you know what I mean? Like, you don't be even talking about how to get different contracts. Yeah, go back to it. I gave it to you. I gave you pure knowledge of it, but you got to go ahead and get it right there. So now, man, like now, what do you look for when you do like your subcontracting? Like, give people a little bit of details of what you look for, because a lot of people are doing certain things. A lot of companies are doing certain things. What do you look for out of an individual or company to do business with?
So, peep game, I let the federal government dictate the type of subcontracting companies I'm reaching out to based off of what the ask is. So if the federal government is asking for a lawn care service and I'm going to provide them a quote for that, then obviously I'm going to look for a lawn care service company, right? But when I call it lawn care service company, unlike most people, I don't care about your reviews that you fabricated on your website, because we know, you know what I'm saying? We know you can go. You say, hey, OT, it's a whole app you can put on the website and make your reviews look like you're a 5-star restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking at that, yo. I'm good on that. So my method is I'm picking up the horn, I'm picking up the phone, and I'm calling, man. I got to see what's up with you. A lot of what I do in terms of communication and people to people interaction is a gut feeling. I don't know if they can do what they can do, but remember, the federal government gave me a chance back in 2011 with no experience, barely graduated high school, right? And my communication was trash, and they awarded me my first federal government contract. So I got to do the same for people that say they can do the work and provide me a warm and fuzzy when I'm on the phone with them. You can't. There's no possible way to truly vet a company when I'm in Houston, Texas, and the company's in San Francisco, California. You got to go off your gut. If they say they can do it and they communicate with you and you like how they feel, send them out there. If they trash when you send them out there, then you get them out of there. You make it easy. That's it. That's all that's it.
Listen, I like that. So listen, man, got to tell these kids today, man, because a lot of kids are starting to they don't want to work in corporate America. A lot of kids now are doing their own thing, and I love that. I love to see that. I love to see that. So hey, listen, you know what I mean? Hey, Mr. White is here. I'm telling y'all, he here. So listen, he can help you along the way. When I tell you he can help you along the way, he can help you along the way, man. Listen, man. Well, look, man, I know you just got off the plane and everything else, man, and you just goddamn holler at your boy. Look, I appreciate it so much, man. Real talk. You got to come back on, because at the end of the day, knowledge is power, right? So us brothers are sitting here. I appreciate it. People need to take heed to this, because like I tell people, this show right here, it's totally different from everybody else. Because things that y'all request, cats that I'm telling you, man, Cat's been requesting some crazy shit, bro. I ain't even going listen, man, I ain't even going to sugarcoat it, man. Like, man came up to me like, look, man, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going through some shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I said, you know what? We got a mental therapy coming on. We can go drop some jokes with you for real and get you right, bro.
That's talking about
and now, like, and now everybody was asking me, like, yo, like, how do you begin like government contracts? I said, listen, man, I don't got government contracts, but listen, I got a platform. Let me see, can I grab somebody who got it? And here it is, y'all, right here. First name Jason, last name White. Calling Mr. Federal Code right here. Right here for y'all, man.
OT, man, when I create my podcast, brother, you gotta jump on my show, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta jump on my show, man. You gotta be on the other side.
Bro, yo, let me tell you something, man. I'll be keeping it a buck, bro. I only did one show before, right? With somebody else. The feeling is totally different. It is totally different. Like, when you're on the other side, you like, damn, bro. Like, damn, girl. Are you really gonna ask that shit? Like,
you really asking me this question right now, yo? Like, for real?
So look, man, it would be an honor. It would be an honor to go ahead and have a conversation with you, man. So all you gotta do is just hit me up, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna leave you my number anyway on the day. So I'm gonna leave you my number. But yeah, bro, listen, man, I appreciate you so much. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you at on social media and all of the websites that you have, man.
I am Jason White _ on all platforms. I am Jason White _ on all platforms. You talk to me, I'm gonna talk back. My website is thefederalcode.com, right? Thefederalcode.com. Go there, go look at the services that are offered in terms of teaching you the federal government process as the middleman or middlewoman. You don't need credit. You don't need, business credit. You don't need a network. All I'm teaching you how to do is get the government contracts. Don't see the work. Don't touch the work. Don't see where the work being done at. Don't see the workers neither. Wherever you at, we can get it in. I got you.
Damn. Look at that, y'all.
Yes.
Goddamn. I done got him on here. I got him on here. Right there, federal code. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, man, my man doing major big things. All his students are getting awarded a whole lot of contracts. So y'all, listen, go ahead and holler at him. He's going to give you some knowledge and get you where you need to be. But you got to put that work in. Remember,
100%.
he only giving you a little something, and you got to go full-fledged with it. So he giving you a little bit of knowledge. And if he see that you ain't, you're about that bullshit, like, let's go ahead and keep it a buck. A lot of people say it, but then when it's time to put that work in, you're like, yep, he ain't going to last. But that other one, like, yo, cuz, listen, man, I need to do this and this. You can see it. So I tell anybody, if y'all holler at him, y'all better make sure y'all get that work in and put that work in, because that's only a network and that's a contact. Networking is more money than anything. Understand what I'm telling y'all. It ain't all about the money, but your network, bro, man, your network will bring that money. Believe me when I tell you. All right, bro. But listen, man, enjoy the rest of the day, man. I appreciate you so much, bro.
Man. Yes, sir.
For jumping on, man. And you got to come back on, man. You got to come back on. So, like I always say,
say less. We're gonna we can go over a process a little bit deeper. We can dive into whatever, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. Like your boy OT always say, welcome to the family. And hey, man, whatever you need, we are here for you and for anything else that you got going on. So you call me up like, yo, OT, listen, man, I got this new thing jumping off. Boom, you're in. Don't even stress about it. We'll give you the date and time. You sign it up and it's over. You're already locked in. All right, bro. Listen, enjoy the rest of your day, man. Stay blessed, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, y'all, we didn't have this good show right here. I told y'all, and I'm going to keep telling y'all over and over and over again. We bringing it for the community to let y'all know everything. Have my man, first name Jason, last name White, here on the show, breaking down the federal codes, how to get and obtain government contracting and to sub it out. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up on all social media platforms. All right? I am Jason White. Holla at him. And listen, make sure y'all tune in because we got some hitters coming in next week. Your boy OT is off until next week. I love y'all. Y'all be good. And thank you for watching. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Shout out to my man, Chris Tax. I got the shirt, man. Yo, love y'all. Y'all be good. And make sure y'all stay blessed, man. All right, y'all. Be easy. Peace.